Well, hello there. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Natasha Jenkins, and these are the words of my testimony. Welcome back. I just want to take a moment and just thank each and every person that may have watched previous episodes and may view this one. I do appreciate you all for just coming along with me in this journey. And do me a favor, if anything, agrees with your spirit or resonates with you and your journey, or perhaps maybe you know someone else who may benefit from me sharing my different experiences, definitely feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, because listen, we ain't going nowhere. We are here. And with that said, these are the words of my testimony. So earlier today, oddly enough, this just happened this morning. I was scrolling on social media and I saw a person. I don't even know who this person is, but on the post, they were sharing their journey through art. And they showed pictures of that they drew as a child. And they kept showing the progression of the things that they were drawing through art and design. And the pictures, you could see the progress. You could see the intricacy in each photo. They went from drawing, sketching, and this is all free form. And then they did portraits of people, and you could see the detail and the increase in skill and ability the more that time went on. So this journey took you from their childhood to the present, and this person is an adult. And I began to see what happened as a result of a person believing in themselves and committing to that belief in themselves. They were able to pinpoint the progress and the change as time went on. And that made me think about myself. I used to draw, and that's what really grabbed me, because as a child, I started off wanting to be an interior designer. And if you know me, I had the whole little packet that I would come home with. I started off drawing the face, and I would design dresses. And I would sit and draw different relatives and eyes and lips, and it began to progress. And then I started, let me see this magazine here. I'm going to draw this magazine cover and things like that. And I kept it. And that passion grew. And next thing you know, I said, hey, I want to go to, I remember the school, Fashion Institute, Design and Merchandising. FIDM, okay, in Los Angeles. I said, that is the school I want to go in. And I felt very strongly about it, very passionately about it. So I began to collect books about the school. I began to research it and then prepare myself to go and tour this school. And I wanted to go directly from high school into this because I wanted to design my eye for detail. When I look at things, I can put it together, but my method of putting things together is almost like backwards, because I grab one thing and I build everything around this one thing. And I can see it in my head before it comes to pass. I'm often like that with like my dress, my attire. When I go to different places, I will pick out a purse and build a whole outfit around it, and then never wear it again. I think I kind of get that from my mom too. Thanks, Mom. So back to this. So here we have it. I was interested very much so in going to this school. I didn't have any children, didn't have a mind to have kids. And that moment I said, I want to be a stylish woman out here designing homes, interior design for the rich, for the elite. This was such a desire of mine. I don't know where this desire diminished. I don't know when it stopped. But one thing I know is it stopped as a result of my unbelief. There was a period where I believed, and my belief in my ability caused me to respond a certain way. But that response disappeared. I stopped drawing. I stopped putting things together. I stopped looking at magazines, collecting magazines, cutting out pictures of what I wanted in my home, how I wanted to design someone's hotel lobby and things like that. I started putting those things away. My thoughts about traveling the world and experiencing these different things changed. I don't know what caused it to change, but I know it did. How do I know that? I don't think that I've ever drawn like a person. I tried with my daughter, because come to find out, my daughter has the ability to draw. She has a passion to do that as well. And when I saw her drawing, it made me remember, you can do this. Excuse me. You can do this. She gets that ability and the desire to do this. I'm sorry, I'm hot. She gets the ability to do this from you. But my belief changed somewhere along the way. My belief in myself, my belief in my ability changed. So I want to share that with you today. Today I want to talk about don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. The definition of belief is to accept something as true. What I understand about what I saw in that post today is that person had to accept that they were an artist. They had to accept, as a child, accept it as true. Maybe it didn't come to fruition in that moment. Maybe after the first sketch, no one came knocking on the child's door. Hey, can you design this for me? Can you sew this dress for me? Can you make this outfit for me? Can you draw a portrait of me? But that person, that child, had to accept it as true. And once you accept something as true, 9 times out of 10, your acceptance of a thing, it's hard to be deterred from it because you've already accepted it. To you, it is true. To that child, it became true. And you could see that in the ability, in the progression of his ability. And so somewhere along the line, you could see that my belief in myself changed. Maybe it changed because I did not accept it as my truth. Maybe along the way, I didn't say, hey, this is it for you. This is the direction you're heading in. And this is the truth for your life. The truth for me became very vague. It became cloudy. So I didn't have that belief anymore. So I want to talk to those who you have a belief in yourself. There's abilities that you have that maybe you haven't quite accepted it as true for you. Maybe you're raising a child that has different abilities, and you could see the child's giftings at a young age. But maybe we didn't understand as parents that we should help our children come to a belief in themselves and their ability to accept things as true for themselves. And that it's okay to do so. That it's okay to recognize you have an ability, that you have a gift, that you have a talent. And it's more than okay to allow your belief to be cultivated. That's what that child did. Every time they put pen to paper, every time he put pencil to paper, he was cultivating that gift. And every time he put it away and stored it and collected it for this time, I bet that person didn't have a clue who would be looking at that post today, who would be purchasing those photographs today. But the belief that person had in themselves caused them to continue and to be committed and consistent to themselves, to what they know is true. And so my belief has changed. But I tell you what, I've come to accept a few other things about myself that I now know is true. And because I accept it, my acceptance causes me to express it, to journal my journey. It causes me to get before the camera every opportunity that I can to share another piece of my journey in hopes that someone else can be encouraged. Be encouraged to accept and believe in yourself. Accept it as truth that you are gifted, that you are talented, that you have the ability to do great things. Once we do that, we can't be stopped. I feel that way about myself. Nothing can stop me at this point but myself. That I don't have to wait for someone else to cultivate it. All I have to do is accept it as truth for me. And today I choose to do that. Today I accept the gifts that God has placed on the inside of me. Today I believe that I can. And my belief that I can causes me to do, causes me to act, causes me not to be stagnant, but it causes me to have movement, causes me to do what He told me to do over and over again. If you haven't gotten started, if you've lost your way, if you stop believing, I'm here to encourage you, don't stop. Don't stop believing. Take a moment and reflect. Take a moment and look back on the times that you poured into others or believed more into others, and take that belief and put it into yourself. You're worthy of it. You're deserving of it. So I just wanted to keep that brief. I didn't have anything long or, I'm trying to look for the words. Nothing, real drawn out, but it's very simple. You got to believe in yourself. The Pointer Sisters said it like this, and I just heard that song in my spirit. In the movie Car Wash, that's one of our favorites. They say you got to believe something. Why not believe in me? Everybody believes in something. So since we got to believe in something, why not start by believing in yourself? You are worthy of it. You are worthy of it. Pour into yourself. Start professing it. I'm learning how to speak well of myself. Open up my mouth more. I understand now fully that the power of death and life, they lie in my tongue. If I keep my mouth shut, if I don't open up my mouth and declare certain things over myself, I snare my own growth and stop my own growth. And I'm determined to see progress. Sure, I'm 45. That's not going to stop me from progressing. Life isn't over for me. It's not over for you. As long as you breathe, you have an opportunity for change. You have an opportunity to progress. You have an opportunity to be further than you were before. And you can do it. You can do it. So I thank you for this opportunity, for me to just share a little bit more of my journey. And please, by no means, should you feel like I missed, the point and the thoughts that I had as a child, because somewhere along the way I stopped believing in that gift. By no means has it deterred me from getting where I am right now. I still use those thoughts to put things together, to visualize things, and to see it come to pass. I still have an eye and ears that helps me to see and to hear the things that God will utilize for me to put things together. Those are gifts that He gave me as a child, and I have decided to accept them as truth for me. What are you going to accept as truth for you? That's my challenge to you this week. What have you let go of? What have you stopped believing in? And are you going to make the decision today to start believing, to accept it as truth, and to act accordingly? I appreciate you guys for just coming along with me today and this week on another part of my journey. And I feel a little bit more connected to you guys, the more that I open up and reveal things about my life. And my friends, they refer to me as Just Tosh. You take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.